came we ashore?
By providence divine, some food we had and fresh water, that a noble Neapolitan Gonzalo did give us out of the kindness of his charity. Rich garments, linens, stuffs and necessaries. He'd furnished me from mine own library with books I prized above my dukedom.
Would I might but ever see that man!
Now I rise. Here in this island we have arrived, and I, thy schoolmaster, have made thee more profit than other princesses can have.
I pray you, sir, for still speaking in my mind, your reason for raising the sea storm.
By accident most strange, bountiful fortune hath mine enemies brought unto this shore, and by my prescience I find that my zenith doth depend upon a most auspicious star, whose if influence now I court not, my fortunes will ever after droop. Here, cease more questions, thou art inclined to sleep.
Approach, my Ariel, come.
All hail, great master.
Spirit, hast thou performed the point the Tempest that I badest thee?
To every article I boarded the king's ship. I flamed amazement and burnt in many places. The fire and cracks of sulphurous roaring, the most mighty Neptune seemed to besiege, and make his bold waves tremble. Yea, his dread trident shake.
My brave spirit.
The king's son, Ferdinand, was the first man that leaped. Cried, "How is empty, and all the devils are here!"
But are they, Ariel, safe?
Not a hair perished. As thou badest me, in troops I have dispersed them about the isle. The king's son have I landed by himself, whom I left cooling the air with sighs.
Say how thou hast disposed of the rest of the fleet.
Safely in harbour is the king's ship, the mariners all under hatches stowed, who, with a charm, I have left to sleep. As for the rest of the fleet, they all have met again, and are upon the Mediterranean, bound sadly home for Naples, supposing that they saw the king's ship wrecked.
My spirit, thy charge exactly as performed, but there's more work.
Is there more toil? Let me remember thee what thou hast promised.
How now? What is it thou canst demand?
My liberty. I clearly remember I have done thee worthy service.
Hast thou forgot from what a torment I did free thee?
No.
Thou hast, malignant thing! The foul witch Cyperax, hast thou forgotten her?
No, sir.
Thou hast. This blue-eyed hag was hither brought here with child and was left by sailors. Thou, my slave, wast then her servant, and for thou wast a spirit too delicate to act her abhorred commands. She did confine thee into a cloven pine, within which rift thou didst painfully remain a dozen winters. It was mine art, when I arrived, that made gape the pine and let thee out.
I thank thee, master.
Murmurest more, and I will rend an oak and peg thee in his knotty entrails, till thou hast held away 12 winters.
Pardon, master. I will be correspondent to command.
Do so, and after 2 days more I shall discharge thee.
That's my noble master. What shall I do?
Go make thyself like a nymph of the sea, subject to no sight but thine and mine, invisible to every eyeball else. Awake, dear heart, awake!
The strangeness of your story puts heaviness in me. Shake it off.
Caliban, thou earth, thou, come forth! Caliban, thou poisonous slave, got by the devil himself, upon thy wicked dam, come forth!
A southwest blow on thee, and blister you all.
For this, be sure, thou shalt have side stitches that shall pen thy breath up.
This island's mine, by Sycorax my mother. When thou camest first, thou struckest me, and gave me water with berries in it. Then I loved thee, and showed thee all the qualities of the island. Cursed be that I did so. Here you stye me in this hard walk, whilst you do keep me from the rest of the isle.
Thou most lying slave, I have used thee, filth as thou art, with human care, and lodged thee in mine own cell, till thou didst seek to violate my trust. Abhorrent slave, I took pains to make thee speak, when thou didst not know thine own meaning, but wouldst gabble like a thing most brutish.
You taught me language, and my profit on it is that I know how to curse.
Fetch us in fuel, and be quick. If thou neglectest what I command, I'll rack thee with old cramps.
No, pray thee, I must obey his art of such power.
Where should this music be? In the air or in the earth? This is no mortal business, nor no sound that the earth owes.
What is it? A spirit? Carries a brave woman. No, wench. It eats and sleeps and hath such senses as us. This gallant which thou seest was in the wreck.
I might wear a thing divine, for nothing natural iris will say no.
Most sure, the goddess on whom these airs attend. Oh, you wonder. Be you maid who know?
No wonder, sir, but certainly a maid.
My language, heavens, I'm the best of them that speak this speech. Were I but where to spoken.
The best? What went thou if Naples heard thee?
Myself am Naples, whom with mine eyes beheld the king my father left.
Alack, for mercy.
All his lords, the Duke of Milan, and his brave son being twain.
The Duke of Milan.
Oh, if your affection has not gone forth, I'll make you queen of Naples.
They are both in either's power. Thou dost usurp the name thou owest not, and hast put thyself upon this island as a spy, to win it from me.
No, as I'm a man.
There's nothing ill can dwell in such a temple.
Speak not for him. He's a traitor. Come, I'll manacle thy neck and feet together. Sea water shalt thou drink.
I'll resist such entertainment till mine enemy has more power.
Oh, dear father, make not too rash a trial of him.
Silence! Thou thinkest there is no more such shapes, but having seen but him and Caliban.
I have no ambition to see a good-haired man.
Put up thy sword, traitor. I can here disarm thee with this stick and make thy weapon drop.
Sir, have pity.
Silence! Come on, obey!
My father's loss, the weakness which I feel, the wreck of all my friends, are but light to me. But I but through my prison once a day behold this flame.
Follow me. Ariel, thou shalt be free as mountain winds, but then do exactly all points of my command.
To the syllable.
Our preservation. Few invalids can speak like us.
Prithee, peace.
He receives comfort like cold porridge.
Look, he's winding up the watch's wit. By and by, he will strike.
Sir, when every grief that's entertained that's upward comes to the entertainer.
$1.
$1 comes to him indeed.
You have taken it wiser than I meant you should.
I prithee, spare!
Though this island seems to be desert, it must needs be of subtle, tender, and delicate temperance. The air here breathes upon us most sweetly,
as if it had lungs and rotten ones.
Here is everything advantageous to life. Methinks our garments are as fresh as we first put them on in Africa, at the marriage of the king's fair daughter, Claribel, of the king of Tunis.
We prosper well in our return.
Is not, sir, my doublet as fresh as the first day I wore it. I mean, in a sort.
You cram these words into mine ears against the stomach of my sense. When I had never married my daughter there, for coming thence my son is lost. O thou mine heir of Naples and of Milan, what strange fish has made his meal?
Sir, he may live. I saw him beat the soldiers under him, and ride upon their backs. I no doubt he came alive to land.
No, no, he's gone.
You have lost your son. I fear forever. The fault is your own.
My Lord Sebastian, the truth you speak doth lack some gentleness.
Very well.
It is foul weather in us all, good sir, when you are cloudy. Had I a plantation of this isle, and were the king on it, my lord, what would I do?
Escape being drunk for want of wine.
No kind of traffic would I admit, no name of magistrate, all men idle, and women too, but innocent and pure, no sovereignty.
Yet you be king on it.
I would, with such perfection, sir, govern to exile the golden age.
God save his majesty.
Long live Gonzalo.
And, do you mock me, sir?
Prithee, no more. Thou dost talk nothing to me.
I do well believe your highness, and did it occasion to minister to these gentlemen with such sensible and liberal lungs that they always used to laugh at nothing.
It was you we laughed at.
Were you laughing asleep? For I am very heavy.
What? All so soon asleep? I wish mine eyes would, with themselves, shut up my thoughts.
We too, my lord, will guard your person while you take your rest and watch your safety.
Thank you. Wondrous. And me.
What strange drowsiness possesses them?
Worthy Sebastian, the occasion speaks thee, and my strong imagination sees a crown dropping upon thy head.
Thou speakest out of thy sleep. What didst thou say?
Will you grant with me that Ferdinand is drowned?
He's gone.
Then tell me, who's the next heir of Naples?
Clarabelle.
How shall that Clarabelle measure us back to Naples? Keep into this, and that Sebastian wake. Oh, that you bore the mind that I do, but asleep with this full advancement. Do you understand me?
I do. I remember you did supplant your brother Prospero.
True, and look how well my garment is upon me.
But for your conscience.
Aye, sir, where lies that? I feel not this deity in my bosom. Here lies your brother, no better than the earth he lies upon. If he were, that he is now like, I, with his obedient steel, 3 inches of it, lay to bed forever.
Thy case, dear friend, shall be my precedent. As thou goest, my lord, I'll come by Naples. Draw thy sword, and one stroke shall free thee from thy tribute, which thou payest, and I, the king, shall love thee.
Draw together, and when I rear my hand, would you, the like, to fall it on Gonzalo?
My lord, through his art foresees the danger that you, his friends, are in. While you hear the snoring lie, open-eyed conspiracy his tongue doth take. If of life you keep a care, shake off slumber, and beware. Awake, awake.
Now, good angels, preserve the king.
Why? Hannah, why are you torn?
While stood you securing repose, we heard a hollowing burst like bulls, or rather lions.
It was a dream to fight the monsters here.
Heard you this, Gonzalo?
Upon mine honor, sir, I heard a humming which did awake me. 'Tis best we stand upon our guard.
Lead off this ground, and let's make further search for my poor son.
Prospero, my lord, shall know what I have done.
Face, flats, on Prospero fall, and make him by an edge rail with disease. Here comes a spirit of his to torment me for bringing wood in slowly.
Here's no bush nor shrub to bear off any weather at all. And another storm brewing. What's over here? Man or fish? Dead or alive? He smells like a fish. A strange fish. Legs like a man and his fins for arms. This is no fish, but an islander who hath lately suffered by a thunderbolt. Storm has come again. Our best way is to creep under his gabardine. There's no shelter hereabouts.
I shall go more to see, yeah, shall I die sure. This is a very scurvy tune to sing at a man's funeral. Well, here's my comfort.
Do not torment me, oh!
What's the matter? Have we devils here? Ha! I have not escaped, Charlie, to be now feared of your 4 legs.
The spirit torments me, oh!
Where the devil should he learn our language? If I can recover him and keep him tame, he's a present to any emperor that ever trod on its leather.
Do not torment me. Prithee, I'll bring my wooden foster.
He's in his foot now. He shall taste of my bottle if he had never drunk wine with me. Look on here to remove his foot now.
Thou dost be yet, but little word wilt thou anon.
Open your mouth. This will shake you shaking. I can tell you that. Sound.
I should know that voice. He is drowned, and these are devils.
4 legs and 2 voices? His forward voice to speak well of his friend, but his backward voice to speak utter foul of speeches and to detract.
Stefano!
Mercy, this is a devil, not a monster.
I am Trinculo.
If thou beest Trinculo, I'll pull thee by the lesser leg. Trinculo, how can thee be the siege of the small calf? Can you avenge Trinculos?
I took him to be killed with a thunderstroke. But art thou not drowned, Stefano?
I prithee, don't tell me about. My stomach is not constant.
That's a brave god and bears celestial liquor. I will kneel to him.
Swear then how thou was hither. I escaped upon a butt of sack, which the sailors heaved overboard.
I wait for that bottle to be thy true subject, for the liquor is not earthly.
Here. Swear then how thou escaped.
Swam ashore, man, like a duck. Oh, Stefano, hast any more of this?
The whole butt, man. My cell is by the seaside, in a rock, where my wine is hid. How now, Bunkov?
Hast thou droppest from heaven?
I know the moon, I shall.
I'll show thee every fertile inch of the isle, and I'll kiss thy foot. Prithee, be my God.
Come on then, down, and swear.
I shall laugh myself to death at this puppy-headed monster.
Come kiss.
A plague upon the tyrant I serve. I will bear him no more sticks, but serve thee, thou most wondrous man.
I pray thee, lead the way without any more talking. Trinculo, the king and all our companies, ask Richard, we will inherit him.
A howling monster, a drunken monster.
This, my mean task, would be as heavy to me as odious. but the mistress which I serve quickens what's dead and makes my lady's pleasures.
Alas now, pray, work not so hard. My father is at 7. He's safe for these 3 hours.
Oh, most dear mistress, the sun will set before I shall discharge what I must strive to do.
If you'll sit down, I'll pay your logs the while.
No, precious creature, I'd rather break my back than you should such this undergo while I sit late apart. I do beseech you, what is your name?
Miranda.
At my Miranda, for several virtues have I like several women. But you, oh you, so perfect and so peerless, are created of every creature's best.
I do not know one of my own sex, nor have I seen more than amical men than you, good friend, and my dear father.
Hear my soul speak. The very instant that I saw you, did my heart fly to your service. For your sake, am I this patient lover.
Do you love me?
I beyond all limit of what else in the world do love. Prize, honor you.
Fair encounter of 2 most rare affections.
Wherefore weep you?
At mine unworthiness, that dare not afford I desire to give, and much less take what I shall die to want. I'm your wife, if you will marry me.
My mistress, dearest, and I thus humble ever.
My husband then?
I, without as willing as bondage, heir of freedom.
So glad of this as they, I cannot be, but my rejoicing at nothing can be more.
Servant master, drink to me.
They say it is but 5 upon the isle. If the others to be brave like us, the state totters.
My man master has joined his time and sank. So thou shalt be my lieutenant, monster, or my standard.
Let me lick thy shoe. I'll not serve him. He is not valiant.
Thou liest. Would I tell a monstrous lie, being but half a fish and half a monster?
Lo, how he mocks me. Bite him to death. Prithee.
Jugular, keep a good tongue in your head. If you prove a mutineer, the next chief.
I think, my noble lord, as I told thee before, I am subject to a tyrant, a sorcerer, that by his cunning hath cheated me of the isle.
Thou liest.
Thou liest, thou jesting monkey! I would my valiant master would destroy thee.
Jugular, interrupt the monster 1 minute further, and I will supplant some of the teeth.
Why? I say nothing.
I say, by sorcery got this isle. If thou break this will vengeance on him, thou shalt be lord of it, and I'll serve thee.
How shall this be compassed?
I will yield him asleep, where thou mayest knock a nail into his head.
Thou liest.
Thou scurvy patch! I do beseech thy greatness, give him blows.
Jugular, interrupt the monster 1 minute further, and by this hand I'll turn my mercy out outdoors and make a stockfish out of it.
Why? What did I? I did nothing.
Didst thou say he lied?
Thou liest.
Do I so? Take now that.
Why? I did not give the lie. The devil, take your fingers.
Beat him enough, and after a little time, I'll beat him too.
Come, proceed.
Just custom with him, out afternoon to sleep, where thou mayest bring him, having first seized his books. Remember first to possess his books, for without him is but a sot, as I, nor hath not one spirit to command, that all do as rudely hate him as I. And most deeply to consider is the beauty of his daughter, I never saw a woman but Sycorax my dam, and she but far surpasses Sycorax.
Is it so brave, Tuoles?
I, Lord, shall become thine wife, I warrant, and bring thee forth, brave brood.
My man master, I will kill this man. His daughter and I shall be king and queen. Chinkilo and thyself shall be viceroys.
Excellent.
This will I tell my master.
Fire Larkin, I can go no further. My old bones ache.
O Lord, send down his rest. His dry room thus restratified.
I'm right glad that he's so unpunished. And do not forgo the purpose that he resolved to effect. The next advantage will take thoroughly, let it be tonight.
My good friends, hark!
If in Naples I should report this now, would they believe me? If I should say I saw such beings, though they are in monstrous shape, yet note, the manners are more gentle kind of our human generation. We shall find many.
Honest Lord, thou hast said well, for some of thou present are worse than devils.
The vanished stranger.
Since they've left their viands behind, wilt thou please taste of what is here?
Not I.
Faith, sir, you need not fear.
Unto this island, where no men love, since none of you deserve to love. I have driven you crazy, and many mad people are driven to kill themselves in desperation. Listen, you fools! My fellow harpies and I carry out fate's orders. Your swords are useless against us. You'd be more successful swinging them at the empty air or stabbing at water, and trying to cut off even one of my feathers. My companions are just as invulnerable as I am. Even if you had the power to hurt us, you'd find your swords far too heavy to lift. But remember, and it's my job to remind you of this, that in Milan, the three of you stole Prospero's throne and threw him and his innocent child into the sea, which has now taken revenge on you.
They are organized power now, and in these fits I leave them, whilst I visit young Ferdinand, whom they suppose is drowned.
Oh, it is monstrous. We thought the thunder pronounced the name of Prospero.
One fiend at a time, and I will fight the legions over.
I'll be thy second.
All three of them desperate. Their great guilt, like poison given to work great time after, begins to bite the spirits. Beseech you that you are of suppler joints. Follow them softly.
If I have too austerely punished you, your compensation makes amends. All thy vexations were but my trials of thy love, and thou hast strangely stood the test. Ferdinand, thou shalt find that she will outstrip all praise and make it halt behind her.
I do believe it.
Then, as my gift, talk with her. She is thine own. Come with a thought, Ariel.
What would my potent master?
Go, bring the rabble, over whom I give thee power. Incite them to quick motion, for I must bestow upon the eyes of this young couple some vanity of mine art.
Before you can say come and go and bleed twice. Ceres, most bounteous lady, the queen of the sky, whose watery arch and mensa germine, visit thee here on this grass plot, on this very place, to come and sport. Approach, rich Ceres.
Hail, many-colored messenger, who with thy wings upon my flowers diffused honey drops. Tell me, why has thy queen summoned me hither?
A contract of true love to celebrate.
Tell me, heavenly bow, if Venus or her son, as thou dost know, do now attend the queen.
I met her deity caught in the clouds. Here thought they to done some wanton charm upon this man and maid.
Highest